So this is Tammy's porch so far, and there's still a few things to do, but all in all, it's probably over 3/4 done. You see to the side entrance we put some steps with some little decorative boxes. Set the flower pots on for the side apartment. Terry Lane is going to do the gutters and the rest of the metal next week. The porch itself, look at that cool van. Wow, I bet somebody really awesome drives that. The porch itself is done with deck boards, and then we put a tongue and groove ceiling in out of pine. The columns were 4x4s, 2x4 on the front, and then we wrapped them with pine. You see it just totally changes the look of the house. She went with gray roof, charcoal, and I think she said she's going to put yellow siding on, and the blue dormers I think are becoming white. I hope I'm not misquoting. All of the columns are going to become white. Tammy's going to paint those, and then she's going to stain the deck boards and then stain the tongue and groove ceiling. Where the columns connect, all that band boards running down through there, they're going to become white also. See, she's already done some decorating. Oh, there she is, getting ready for the healthy happy hour. This 202 right here is the original board from the porch that we tore off, and she painted it, and then we just stuck it there on the steps. She thought she didn't want too many lights in here, and then they were out here, I think last weekend, and realized just how dark it is on this big porch. So we went ahead and put recessed lights in each opening, and then we put them on a dimmer, of course, because I dimmer everything. You see, she put a ceiling fan in, put some decorative caps on the posts, and we put an eyelet through each opening to hang plants. And you can notice that there's like little strips coming across the ceiling, and the same thing on the porch. Terry and I decided it'd probably look better, instead of staggering joints with the deck boards, that we would just run them continuous, and then when we come to the end of our run, we put a transition down and then continue with the next run. So we did the same thing on the ceiling. This will become white, this will all become white, and then that's stained, and that's stained up there. We put a hose bib down here. We couldn't figure out where to put it because it was on the end of the porch, and we couldn't bring it on over because underneath here, this is all slab. It's the old porch. So we just put it in this column. I'll have to put a T in the basement so she can turn it off and drain it so it doesn't freeze over in the winter. And here on the side, on the back and on the side here, will be all steps, and we'll add that in a couple of weeks. Here where I'm walking is about 6 foot wide, and then as we get up here, it becomes 12 foot wide, and it's about 24 feet from the front steps down to the door. See, there's plenty of room for furniture. Turned out good. You want to say anything, Tammy?